Is Disney's Riviera the nicest resort on Disney property? It's time for a staycation. It's pouring rain, but the Skyliner's running.
Yay!
But it's still thundering.
No.
I can already smell the lobby. Yeah, it smells so good. Our room was not ready yet, so I just checked in my bags with the luggage services. I let them know that I was checking in, so they can either bring those bags up to our room later, or I can come get them before we go into our room for the first time. I'm so excited. I do not know how to describe the smell in this lobby, but it's like clean, it's like coastal. I don't know how to explain it. This is like in my top 3 favorite lobby smells for sure. So the Riviera lobby is small, and they only have one store versus a lot of the other resorts you've seen on our channel or other resorts you've seen in person. They have several different stores and they have massive lobbies. This one is meant to seem more quaint, like a coastal resort that is small and tucked away on the beach somewhere. And that's kind of why they have this quaint feel when you walk in versus the grandeur of like the Great Wilderness Lodge or the Grand Floridian. It is one of the few resorts that actually has a themed coffee bar. So it is not a Joffrey's location. It's called Le Petit Café. And it is its own thing. So it is a coffee bar, which we'll be going to later, probably tomorrow morning. Let's go explore the store and not spend money. So we will talk about this a lot in this video, but the Riviera is a Disney Vacation Club resort, or also known as DVC resort. So a lot of the DVC resorts, people own a portion of them, or a percentage of them. So a lot of the resorts have their own collection of merchandise. Riviera has, I feel like, more than most of the locations, even though the store is smaller than most. There's so much Riviera branded stuff. Look at these ears. So like I said, we are only staying here one night, and I think I'm going to come here tomorrow because tomorrow we are rope dropping EPCOT, which I'll post that video soon. Look at those guys. So beautiful. So they do feature Joffrey's coffee, so the espresso that they roast, I'm assuming, is Joffrey's related. Attached to the coffee shop is this study, which is a library and tons of Walt Disney memorabilia. There's also a TV in there. And one of the most exceptional things about the Riviera is that they have photographs of Walt Disney everywhere and art that is curated to look like it's from the Riviera or from European artists, like in the Impressionist period. If you've ever been on a Disney cruise, the Riviera almost seems to me like it's a resort based off of Cove Cafe. I could spend all day just walking around the lobby and the lobby areas looking at art. Disney's Riviera is a DVC, Disney Vacation Club resort. People that are not members can stay here, but all of the rooms are made for Disney Vacation Club, meaning they're built a little differently, they're bigger, and most have kitchens and laundry rooms. We'll show you our room here and when we're allowed to get in. If you're staying for your Disney vacation longer than 4 days, or I mean really anyone, they have a list always at most pools that will tell you what the activities are for the week and when they're happening. So they've got a fire pit where you can roast s'mores, they've got nighttime trivia, they usually have movies out on the grass. As you're walking through, just pay attention to the art because downstairs, when you're headed to the quick service restaurant, they have a ton of movie posters, all from Europe. It's The Incredibles 2 and Coco. There's so much stuff to look at. And you could do everything we're doing right now without having a resort stay. I think we're gonna start the night off by getting a snack at Primo Piatto. And I say night, but it's really like 4 o'clock. So this is the quick serve location where you can either mobile order food or walk up to a cash register and order it. But everything is based off the Riviera, so French, Spanish, Greek. They usually have a caprese salad and a Mediterranean salad. There's hummus. So our go-tos usually here are the spicy Italian sandwich and the bacon cheddar burger. Both are delicious. I do want to try the croque monsieur. I've never tried that before. I think we've had the grilled chicken sandwich as well, and it's all been delicious. There are two snacks that are pretty viral for the Riviera, and one is this banana bread, which is right here. It's $5.99. And then the other is the Riviera signature cookie, which I feel like we need to try it. So we're gonna get one. That's a really good cookie. That was really good. That was a lot there than I thought it was gonna be. There's a massive storm about to move in, but this is the main pool. So this is like, I call them the loud pool. So this is where like all the kids will wanna be. They have a DJ normally, they have games for kids. And it's usually really packed. But it is a great pool, and they have this beautiful slide. It gives me Luca vibes a little bit. Then they have a Fantasia splash pad. This is probably the prettiest splash pad on Disney property. It's beautiful, all based off of the movie Fantasia. The Riviera is really closely located to Caribbean Beach. So Caribbean Beach makes a giant U, and on the ends of the U is the Riviera Resort. So this is the pool bar, which is more like a pool restaurant here. They have an open bar, well not an open bar, but you can walk to the bar to just order drinks and take them to the pool. You can sit down at dining. They have a really great Greek salad here that we've tried. It's a really nice area. The bar is great. The resort makes a giant U, and inside of the U is this green space and also the quiet pool. So I showed you the loud pool, and to my left is the quiet pool, which I definitely want to get into, hopefully this evening. What you up to? Wouldn't we all want to be this bunny living at the Riviera Resort? You got it, friend. So the Riviera Resort is a Skyliner resort, and it connects to the Skyliner over here. It does not share the Skyliner station with Caribbean Beach per se. If you stay at Caribbean Beach on this side, you can share the Riviera station for the Skyliner. But Caribbean Beach has its own Skyliner. It's like the main Skyliner hub, and it's over in this location where that lightning just struck. All of the Caribbean Beach amenities, the main bulk of what they are all here. So the main restaurant, the gift shop, all that kind of stuff. So the Caribbean Beach Resort is massive. It goes all the way around, and it is a moderate resort. It also has an internal bus loop. So it's so big that you have a main bus stop, but then you have several bus stops inside of the resort. So if you're busing from Animal Kingdom to Caribbean Beach, you'll have to get off the bus and then get on another bus inside of Caribbean Beach to take you to your location inside of the resort. It's massive. Riviera is not that big, and Riviera is not a moderate resort. Riviera is a signature resort here at Walt Disney World, which means it's one of the nicest resorts on property. I need to do a video on DVC, and I'll probably do that once my 31-day video challenge is over. But DVC, Disney Vacation Club, is a Disney-owned timeshare, and we have been members for about 5 years now. Our home resort is Copper Creek, which is attached to the Wilderness Lodge, but we are using our points to stay here at the Riviera. Because we bought direct from Disney, we can use our points to stay at any of the DVC resorts on Disney property. That includes the Riviera Resort. So our room tonight cost us about 14 points, which when I make a DVC video, I will post it somewhere up here so you can have more of a, like, you'll understand more how much 14 points is in cash. You can also pay cash to stay here. Riviera rooms are found a lot of times online on the website, so you could just go to the Disney World website and look up places to stay, and the Riviera Resort will pop up. Just because DVC gives back some of those rooms to Disney so that they can, you know, sell those. I just can't get over how beautiful this resort is. A lot of people dog on it, saying that it looks like a regular hotel. To me, I don't know, it just has this charm. They do a great job with the theming. The landscaping is always gorgeous. Look at this guy. It's Mickey and an easel. So cute. So up there, that blue line you'll see up there, that is Topolino's Terrace. So they have a character dining breakfast, a signature character dining breakfast in the mornings, and we will show you up there tonight because we're gonna go there for dinner. Another amazing thing about the Riviera, the artwork just does not quit. If you're on your way to the Skyliner station, they have two huge mosaics And the first one is themed to Rapunzel. The storm's officially moving in. I gotta get inside. It's so windy and there's so much lightning everywhere. Okay, let's go explore more inside. Our room is ready. The room is ready. We're on the 5th floor. That is a brave piece of art to have at Walt Disney World. I wonder how many times it's been broken. So when you're staying with DVC points at a DVC resort, the check-in time is 4 p.m. or later, versus if you pay cash, it's 3 p.m. or later. So right now it's a little bit after 4. Luckily our room was ready right when we needed it to be ready. I have no idea where I'm going. I think this is it. In 8519, we found it. Okay, but we have to go back and look at this piece of art because it was beautiful. Hold on. From Tangled. You can actually buy the artwork in the gift shop in the lobby. There's like a little kiosk where you can purchase the art. But now let's go to our room. Let's see our room. Ugh. We made it. We found this literally 2 days ago and I booked it because somebody canceled it. But we are in one of the most unique hotel rooms in Walt Disney World, and that is the Riviera Tower Studio. So this only sleeps 2 people. It's only a Murphy bed, so you don't even get like a full bed. And it's quite a small room, but it is so special because you're in one of the turrets. So like you're inside one of the columns here at the Riviera Resort. It's only 14 points a night, which for DVC people that know, that's a really good deal for the Riviera Resort. It's usually in the 20s here to stay in a studio. And I'm looking at our view right now, and I'm not going to spoil it yet, but the view is exceptional. I can't wait to show it to you all. It is still storming. I'm hoping it'll pull in a little bit, but before we do that, we need to do a little room tour. Do remember though, before we do the room tour, this is a DVC, Disney Vacation Club room. Some of the amenities that you see in this room will not be available in some of the other hotels throughout Walt Disney World that are non-DVC. This is our first real like staycation of just me and Miles since we moved down to Florida, so I'm really excited for tonight. It's gonna be really nice. Starting in the entryway, we have a microwave, which is really big. A lot of the rooms for DVC, the 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and sometimes even studios will contain kitchens with sinks and ovens, a dishwasher. They'll have silverware and all the utensils and things that you would need to actually cook a full meal. Because this is just 2 people, we have a miniature version of that. So there's silverware, there's some plates, paper towels, a toaster, so you could still do like a little bit of cooking. There's a can opener. They put some soap in here to tell us that this is like dish soap that they want us to use. There's our extra pillow and blanket on top. We're definitely gonna need that. Got our ice bucket and some glasses. And then I'd assume this is the fridge. Yeah, it is. So this is the little refrigerator, and it's like a beverage cooler, so it's not a full refrigerator. Got some storage. Inside of this couch, if we pull this down, this is a Murphy bed, so our bed is actually inside of here. We've got a desk area over here with a Keurig, which I think I'm gonna use in the morning, our phone, and then I have to show you all the view. We're on the west side, which means I have a direct view of the Skyliner station. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And also, if you look this way, that little turret you see up there, that's actually the Italy Pavilion at EPCOT. And over there, that's the Swan and Dolphin, which means you can see the EPCOT fireworks from our balcony. Might have to do that at 9. Look at this cute artwork. Before we do any more, let's go out to the balcony and see. It's usually locked in multiple places. I always have the most trouble with these things. Okay, to lock, to unlock, turn the knob clockwise. Okay, wow, that was easier than I thought. I know it's storming, but wow, the view. Skyliner's not running right now because it's storming, but you can also see off in the distance. So right over there, that's the Tower of Terror. So we could see EPCOT fireworks. We could see the little bit of Phantasmic fireworks that exist. We could not see any others, but that's amazing. Such a beautiful resort and a beautiful room. So excited for tonight. Okay, rest of the room tour. The bathroom, so nice. One of the nicest rooms I've ever stayed at on Walt Disney World property was the one bedroom here at the Riviera. It had a preferred view. I stayed there with some of my family and it was just gorgeous, massive. So it's something like this. Do not use this room to tell you if you're gonna stay at the Riviera a lot. Because a lot of you with families of four, you're like, oh my God, that would never work. It wouldn't, because this is a room meant for 2 people. So here's our linen closet and more pillows, a laundry basket. Because our room does not have a washer and dryer inside of it, there will be guest laundry that is free because it is a DVC resort. Places like Pop Century, you'll have to pay for your laundry, but here, because it is Disney Vacation Club, you kind of assume that there's gonna be a washer and dryer in your room, but because we're in one of these tower suites, there is no washer and dryer. We got towels and washcloths, and then we have our iron. We're gonna use that because we're gonna dress up tonight. Then we have this beautiful walk-in shower and this floor. Oh, it's so nice. Sink with tons of storage. Amy, hi. So this would be perfect if you're a married couple or a couple of any kind and you're just here for maybe 4 or 5 days. This would be a great room to stay in for 4 or 5 days. Okay, in our last area, the TV. I hate these things. I don't use them. I usually just unplug them because if you don't, they'll stay lit up all night. Not a huge room, but a beautiful room. So excited to be in here tonight. Also, now that I have the bed open, you can see kind of how to charge your phone. So there are 2 USB plugins and then 2 regular plugs and these little cubbies, and those are on both sides of the bed. I can definitely see people like leaving stuff in these and forgetting about it. So I'll make sure that I don't do that. Oh my gosh, there's a power button over here. I wonder, oh, there's a light. So that makes the mural so much prettier. Okay, so yes, there are plugs over here. This is where my phone will live tonight. Okay, back to this art piece being at Disney. How is this not destroyed by children? Also, hey, Miles is here.
Hi. It's taut. Oh, I touch it right now. It's taut.
No,
Oh, no, it's not taut.
No touchy.
That's crazy.
Back to our artwork series. This is PBS now. I love this one of Ariel and Flounder, Rapunzel. I would actually have this in my house. That's so pretty. It's Cinderella's castle. Miles got a nice latte at Le Petit Café with a paper straw.
Not a latte in a while.
How is it? Yeah. I always ask you before you try it. Marie, the baguettes, hurry up. I thought these were coffee mugs earlier when I saw them on the shelf, but they're actually candles that smell like the lobby. So this is the kiosk inside of the gift shop where you can actually purchase the art that you see in the hallways. I had big plans to go to the quiet pool, but the storm is not leaving. It is here, it is staying. We had some appetizers of our Riva that were chef's kiss.
Muy bien. What's very good in Italian?
Molto bueno.
Mm.
Yeah, really good. Now we're gonna go shower and change clothes and then go up to Topolino's Terrace for dinner. So we're gonna sit at the bar and we do not have reservations. Dinner reservations at Topolino's go pretty fast, but if you're staying here, you can go to the front desk. And sometimes if you ask the front desk, they hold reservations there and they will give you a dining reservation, especially if you're looking to have breakfast with the characters in the morning. The more you know. I've only had one kind of semi-mediocre meal at Topolino's Terrace, but 90% of the time, Topolino's Terrace has been fantastic. I highly recommend the bread with the ricotta and the tomato jam. They also have a seasonal gnocchi that is phenomenal always. So definitely there are some great options there, what you're about to experience with it. It's pouring rain, but the Skyliner's running.
Yay.
But it's still thundering.
Oh no.
We're ready. To Topolino's we go. I'm excited. I'm ready to eat some food, have a meal, even though we just had arancini. The shower in our room was so nice. And 2 shower heads. I mean, I showed you before, but it was great. Shower was really relaxing.
Love a good shower. It can change your whole day.
Yes, and we are banking on that. No, I've had a good day. Just the rain kind of threw a wrench in it. Okay, mirror fit check. This art piece stresses me out every time I see
Why
it.
does it stress you out?
All I see is a 2-year-old running into it.
Well, you have to realize that it's not your kids.
I know, it's not my art piece.
And it's not your art piece.
So there's only one set of elevators that will take you up to Topolino's Terrace, and they're on the east side of the resort. It's like I was talking about, it's a U shape, and we're on the west side, so we had to come down to the lobby. Although I think we could have just walked all the way down, but it's still nice walking through the lobby, get to smell the smell. Oh, you know what I said? What I told the people? If Cove Cafe were a resort, it would be the Riviera. Yes. Topolino's on floor 10. But anyway, I am right. I'm correct.
I'd agree with you. I don't think there's another
pictures,
option.
like the pictures of Walt Disney and the art and the music and the browns and the cream.
Oh, now I want to go on a Disney cruise.
Okay, but no, not a Disney cruise, but the Cove Cafe, Riviera, same thing. We made it to Topolino's. Okay, what drink did you order?
The espresso martini.
You got the espresso martini. And I got, what did I get? Something
Lemon.
It says peach mint lemon soda water. $6.79. We're saving money. You shop Menards. I think we're only going to get some starters here. I don't think we're going to get any entrees. But the entrees we've had in the past that are pretty good is the chicken rigatoni. And then this used to be a branzino, and we loved that, but they took it off the menu. And then for starters, we're going to get the ricotta and then gnocchi. The gnocchi used to be seasonal, but right now I think it's their winter one. So red wine braised lamb shoulder, exotic mushrooms, and a lamb jus, kale, and carrots. And the ricotta is so good.
Quote her at her.
Ina Garden says, to make a good cocktail, you have to shake it vigorously. I don't think Miles, I almost called it a shaken espresso. I don't think Miles' espresso martini was shaken vigorously.
What's it called? 2 shakes from a lamb's tail. What's the expression?
You got me. I have no idea. Okay, we're trying my non-alcoholic peach concoction. I'm gonna put the lemon in.
Carcass and...
I can't cheers you because this doesn't have alcohol. I guess we can make our own.
we've cheersed before.
Cheers. Roast. Mine's good. It tastes like, I think because it has, like, mine has mint in it, and it tastes fresh mint, so it's like, tastes like it has alcohol in it.
Next time I will try it creamy.
I feel
It
like
is very
you
good.
like it creamy. I feel like you could ask for, like, give me some light cream, like make it a Starbucks order, like 1 pump, light cream. Okay, but when you're paying that much for a cocktail at Walt Disney World, the cast members will be fine. They would be happy to do it the way that you want it.
That's true. One of my favorite moments was when we were at this bar and we both got a sidecar. And there were 2 bartenders and they each made it a certain way to see which way we liked
Oh,
it.
yeah, it was the battle of the sidecars.
And
I think that waiter over there was one of them.
Was it? Should we pan to the waiter?
I'm not going to pan to the waiter. That feels intrusive.
I don't think it was. Who has a hard part?
Not a hard part. Oh my gosh, this bread is so good. It's made to look like the ends of wheat stalks. Look at it. And then he poured us some olive oil from Italy. Yum! Okay, we got the ricotta, and it's a drizzle with olive oil and balsamic vinaigrette, and then there's a tomato jam. And then this bread is new. They've like segmented the bread, I guess for dipping. Yum.
I hope so.
I have just made a determination. This is not as good as I remembered it. It is still delicious, but the bread tonight was cold and stale, and it was like so hard that it like was hurting the roof of my mouth. What are your thoughts?
Stalactites and stalagmites.
Yes.
Just
I really hate being negative about anything Disney related because you can come back sometimes and it's better. Topolino's was not great tonight. And I feel like they raised the prices. The ricotta was $17 tonight. And I feel like it used to be like $11. So for what you're getting, that's, they say it's house-made ricotta. The bread was almost inedible. It was so bad. But,
It's hard.
yeah, I mean, we've had the bread before and it was really good. But tonight was not the night for that bread. So, In true Miles and Sean fashion, we have ordered chicken tenders from Primo Piatto, and we're gonna have those in bed tendies.
Barbecue.
Miles for the win. Ketchup and barbecue. Okay. And our order's ready, so... Oh, it's right here. Got it. Yes, that's right.
Here we go.
Good morning. The Riviera is such a beautiful resort. I want to turn the camera around because it's finally done storming. Finally appreciate the view. Although we did appreciate the view last night because we got to watch the EPCOT fireworks from our balcony. They were right over there. I'll insert footage now, but see the EPCOT ball right there? I don't think this was a specific view category. I think this is just listed as a tower suite. All right, it's time to go home. Actually, we're gonna go rope drop at EPCOT, and there's a reason we're not taking the Skyliner, which you'll have to see when we post that video, but it was a great stay here at the Riviera. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.